Guys, it's Sarah and it's July 18th, and I just want to pop on quick and give you a little bit of a message from Life Oracle, or Messages of Life Oracle. And I apologize I haven't been on in the last little while. Life has kind of got me. The energies right now I feel lifting a bit today, but have been pretty heavy on me as well. The partial solar eclipse that came in around the same time as the new moon in Capricorn. I really feel it came in for me to burn through some inauthenticity, to burn through some of my own stuff, right, that needed to clear, that needed to come up for acknowledgement and whatnot. So if any of you have been doing that, I applaud you. Have strength. That's one of my own personal cards that has come up. Time for strength, right? This is both inner strength, outer strength. And Mercury retrograde is coming up on July 15th. Sorry, 15th. Oh my gosh, July 25th. So we are currently, though, experiencing some of the shadow period of that. And what that means is Mercury is Gemini's ruling planet, and also is our planet that rules our communication. So depending on where it is in your charts, if you know anything about that, might be something to look up and how it's going to affect you. For me, it always has been something where, you know, when Mercury retrograde comes in, your electronics, your phones might mess up. You may not get the messages. Your cars, plans don't go right? Things aren't on time. You may have delays with communication. Those are some of the things that we kind of get ourselves up in a tivy about. But what I would suggest is, rather than that, just look at it. What retrograde means is it slows down, right? So slow down your communication. Slow down, maybe rethink the ways that you do it. Maybe write snail mail, rather than using things that are instant. Maybe write your letter, do something like that. But that's something that's coming right now. Anyway, so I just want to bring in a message of Life Oracle for anybody about this, because it may also be that you need to be communicating about things that happened in the past. Stop it. Say, hey, let's go revisit. Let's reevaluate. Don't stop the communication just because it's a little bit unclean. I don't know how to say this. But if things aren't necessarily, don't put halts on things just because it's not. Maybe you need to journal, right? If you're not going to be able to communicate in ways that are going to be either taken nicely or understood by others, journal it. But by all means, stand up for yourself if the time arises. So don't allow your communication patterns at this point to take a step backward. Don't allow yourself to say, oh, it's okay, slow down, so I was making all this progress, and all of a sudden, bam, I'm not. Especially if you're an air sign, because, you know, we like to attack. We got a lot of hot air in us, and we're also so affected by the air. And I've noticed even within the shadow period of this retrograde, which has been going on for the past week, and I've definitely noticed that as well, that with the solar flares and the Mercury retrograde kind of coming through, you may be burning away some communication barriers that you have, or some places where, you know, the universe was like, hey, that's not for you. It's been coming up for you to see it. But I urge you, don't go back to the fiery, don't go back to the poor communication skills just because Mercury's gone retrograde, even though sometimes it's easy to do. Try and stay in your highest vibration. So, without further ado, one card here, Spirit, please. And I would like to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Angel Raphael, and I would also like to call in my team of light. So, Spirit, please give anybody watching here a message that they can take between now and we'll just go to the 25th. I'll do another video for what Mercury retrograde could look like. There's one, attaining peace. And we'll go one more, Spirit, with attaining peace for anybody watching this. And I think any of you who are watching it, everybody who supported this, everybody who resonates and digs what I'm doing, I dig you too. So the bottom of the deck here is called Live for Love. I enjoy each moment of my life and put love in everything I do. Love gives life to all things. I open my heart to this great power. I do everything in gentleness and kindness. Each thought is made of love and light. I love God, I love all beings, and I love myself. Henceforth, I live to manifest love and light for each soul everywhere, right? She's got flowers and butterflies, and she knows the energy, the chi in there, right? She is harnessing this, and she's just exuding the aura of light. Live everything that you do in light, and that isn't going to be easy. So while you're doing this, and doing that is one of the biggest messages for attaining peace, right? I look within myself and stop blaming the outside world for my misfortunes. Through my searching and my efforts to gain purity, I transform myself. The material riches that I have acquired are not important. The riches that I will discover within myself are all that matter. Step by step in my spiritual quest, I free myself. I rise higher and I attain true inner peace. Free yourself from judgments and attachments to things and people. Free yourself of fear, anxiety, limiting belief systems, because once we allow those things to take their place and ask them to leave with love and continually remind ourselves that everything that we're going to do in this world, we want to bring love and light to, we're going to find our peace. Now, it's a long walk up here, but she is almost in angelic form. She is fully encapsulated in light, and she is connected through to her higher self, through to the heavens. Find peace within you, because it's all in your hands, and come from unconditional love. You see the angel up here just dropping down love, like there's nothing that you can't do, and you're never alone. I see light in everyone. I see beyond the personality and feel compassion for all my brothers and sisters of the light. I do not judge anyone, but accept others as they are. I feel unconditional love for everyone without expecting anything in return. I discover what is divine in each being, and I join my soul with theirs so that we grow together in universal love. Unity consciousness. We're all in this together. The more love that we have to give out, the more this world benefits. And the last card that I'm going to just pull off the top is to remain in the light. And I'm not going to even read that one, but what that means is when negativity arises within us, outside of us, shut it down. If it's coming from someone, in love, stand your ground. Find ways to ensure that you are strong and you have strength, but you're gentle and compassionate when you speak that way. And sometimes it doesn't always look as nice, right? It doesn't always feel as nice to have to assert your boundaries. But if you do really, really try to remain in the light, don't let the dark side pull you in. Because if you look at this picture, this is in the here and now, and these are like, they remind me of the gates of heaven. This is my kingdom come, right? How we act on this world, if you are a Christian, you know, that's also going to inform whether or not we get into these gates of heaven. Well, I'm telling you people, and I love you, and this is why I'm going to tell you that it's here and it's now. And attain peace, be happy, live with love and life now. Don't be so focused on an afterlife. Live now, okay? I'm done with that little rant. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, especially all the way to the end. Unity consciousness, people. Be loving, be forgiving. Forgiveness both within and without. So forgiveness within yourself first, because we can't truly give that, right? Just like love, we can't truly give love if we aren't in our own space forgiving of our own misgivings and in love with our own selves, shadow and not. And that also means doing the work, allowing ourselves to radiate and staying in the love. Peace, love, everything. I wish you guys joy, and until next time, I'm out. Bye.